Life in Timbuktu may look normal, but Mali is far from calm. The north is under the control of the armed group Ansar-ud-Din. Diplomatic efforts to dislodge the fighters have failed so far. And now the UN is sounding the alarm bell.
With the influx of regional and international jihadists, there is reason to be concerned that the north is becoming a safe haven for terrorists and criminal elements.
Ban Ki-moon also warned a humanitarian crisis is looming in Mali, where hundreds of thousands have fled to neighboring countries, and he called for sanctions against terrorist groups and individuals. But the Economic Community of West African States, known as ECOWAS, wants more than just sanctions.
The time to act is now, Mr. President, and a council mandate to deploy a stabilization force in Mali will constitute concrete and decisive action.
The UN says Mali has the right to ask any other country to send troops. But a request for a UN mission has to come from the Malian government itself.
ECOWAS is not going to deploy a force in Mali under a UN mandate without the request, the official request, by the legitimate authorities of Mali.
That means the interim president Dioncounda Traoré must form a national unity government by Friday as per the ECOWAS deadline and get them to agree to such a request if he wants to receive military assistance. Ansar-ud-Din, though, dismissed the probability of such a deployment.
I don't think ECOWAS can dedicate $3 billion as they said they would to fund an operation in northern Mali for 6 months. This isn't an oil region to lure the merchants of war to invest in it, and we're ready for them anyway.
In Timbuktu, anxiety over the future.
We're afraid of a civil war where it's the civilian population who will suffer. If they have to fight here, let them fight at least away from our cities.
A standoff and an approaching deadline where no one knows who will make the next move. Mohamed Vall, Al Jazeera.